Why some companies consistently outperform their competitors? The new explanation for this is that innovation and entrepreneurship, in other words, your intellectual asset rather than your physical asset, separate the winners and losers. When somebody in a market knows something that nobody else in the market even thought about it, and if you have the courage to act on this knowledge, it is called entrepreneurship. Those who will benefit will be the entrepreneurs and their customers who capture the value in this knowledge. Markets always award who makes such discoveries. To be an entrepreneur, you have to have an uncommon sense. With common nonsense, you cannot be an entrepreneur. You have to think out of the box, find the new ideas, and to make it happen, put the right people in the right seats, and you have to implement like hell. You may have libraries of ideas, strategies, thoughts, but if you cannot implement them, they are just files. Winners will always be those whose ideas are most grounded in truth. You know about Rockefeller, J.P. Morgan, Andrew Carnegie, Henry Ford. They caught the timing in Industry Revolution. Edison, Nikola Tesla caught the electromagnetism era. Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Paul Allen, Eric Schmidt caught the time of internet. Now, the industrial internet, or in other words, the Internet of Things is coming. Companies who will catch the timing of this era, this new era, and act upon on this knowledge will be the entrepreneurs of the future. BIESIST14 is an airport operation company. We invest in airports, build and operate it for a given period for the country's civil aviation authorities. There are three sectors in aviation business in the world: aircraft manufacturers like Boeing and Airbus, airlines like Turkish Airlines, Delta, Air France, and Emirates, and airports operators like Aéroports de Paris, British Aviation Authority, and TAV. Aircraft manufacturers and airlines are mainly private or listed companies, and they have the flexibility, and they can give quick decisions, and they have quick action capabilities. Whereas airport operators were and still mostly are government-owned entities, and they stayed far beyond in the improvement compared to the other players of the market, and lack of public funds for the development of airports created a huge capacity constraint. Aircraft manufacturers started to manufacture A380s or 757s, but they mainly ground to a mess in airports. We as TAV noticed that the governments of the world, especially in Turkey and in our region, which are mainly emerging markets, will go to the privatization of airports, and we prepared our companies for this timing. In 1997, Turkish government announced the privatization tender of Istanbul-Atatürk Airport. We placed a bid and won the tender. This was an uncommon sense, because nobody in the market believed that we could find $300 million needed to build the airport. Because on those days, Turkish government were seeking loans of same amount from IMF. And nobody believed that we could finalize a construction of an airport of this magnitude only in 30 months. And nobody believed that we could operate and collect the money necessary for paying back the loan. We have done all. We made things happen. We worked with the financial institutions and showed them the future cash flows and created a new banking model to make the project bankable. We finalized in 22 months, 8 months earlier, which automatically added on our operation period as per the contract. We completed earlier than the required time, within the budget, and with this success, we opened the ways for future businesses using our intellectual and social assets we gained in airport business. We were able to expand our business in Turkey and in the region. Now, we are operating 14 airports in the world. 54,000 employees are working in our companies, and we have a market cap of $3.2 billion in Istanbul-ceko exchange. And our construction company, after constructing the airports which we have invested, continued in the construction of other airports as well. And now they are building Qatar, Abu Dhabi, Oman, Medina, and Riyadh airports in the region. According to ENR ratings, TAV Construction is ranked the second largest construction company in airport construction in the world. This is an amazing growth strategy of an emerging market company and an amazing story of an uncommon sense. I am really sorry for not being among you, but I would like to thank to the organizers for giving me this opportunity to address you with this video. I am sure that this International Entrepreneurship Summit will be a landmark event for the attendees, and I am sure that every one of you will benefit a lot from the summit. Thank you very much.